And now, on Adobe Radio, it's The Brett Davern Show, featuring Katie LeClaire. Streaming live, weekday mornings, 9 Pacific.
Let's watch Into the Spider-Verse.
Part 1.
The Spider sequel. The verse gets deeper. Let's watch the second verse. So we put on
right after the chorus.
We put on verse 2, and we started watching, and so Mrs. Davern and I, we already watched Into the Spider-Verse on an airplane to Seattle, so we knew what was gonna go down, and but the kids were very excited to watch. They've seen the first Spider-Verse, so they're very excited. And we start watching, and the whole thing is great. And I don't know if everybody's seen it out there yet or not. So, no spoilers. I'll just say, I don't think it's a spoiler to say it ends on a bit of a cliffhanger. It's a franchise out there. Of course, you know that they're going to continue. It's a bit like any of the other stuff that comes out. So anyway, it ends on a cliffhanger. It also, if you've seen it, it ends like with the music pounding, the characters like looking at the mission, like they're like ready to go. You're ready to go. You've been sitting here for like 2 hours. You're like,
yeah.
It's been fun up until this point, but you're like, let's do this thing, right?
Yeah.
And the music's doom, 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 doom. Are you coming with me? Yeah, the squad is assembled. Let's go. Black. Credits to be continued. Literally, it says to be continued across the screen.
Ouch,
and my children cried. They cried. They started crying. They were like, what? Both of them sprung off of the couch and they went, it's not over, is it? And I went, yeah, it is. And you guys, all hell broke loose. Hell broke loose. Other parents out there, hit me up. Are you dealing with the same thing?
That is a canon moment for them.
It was crazy. I felt terrible. Like as a parent, I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. And then like Mrs. Davern and I are looking at each other like, well, we got to let them stay up a little while longer now. Honestly, our son looked at us like he has this look where he just was absolutely heartbroken that the thing was over and was looking at his mom and dad going, why can't you make it keep going? And I was like, buddy, you're going to have to talk to the studios on this one, my friend.
Yeah.
And then, and I didn't tell them this, so hopefully they're not listening to the episode, but the third one is delayed indefinitely. Because of the strike, because of everything that's going on. So, I would imagine they will come out with a third one eventually, but there's no timetable for that release right now. And I don't know when we're going to have that talk.
Well, but they did
forget about it.
Oh, man.
We just never talk about it again.
Carly, 2 days later, like yesterday, he said to me, he goes, just out of the blue, Dad, still thinking about that Spider-Verse.
Oh,
like, what a bummer. And I, buddy, and I was having to tell him like, yeah, man, there's been a couple of movies that have done that to me along the way.
Yeah.
And it's just, and it'd be hard to describe, especially if you don't have kids, but when they're looking at you, it's like, and the look on their face is like, fix it.
And you're like, I have to fix it, but it's impossible.
Like, buddy, I just was trying to have a fun Saturday night here, man. My bad, They were upset. Marvel, if you're listening, what the absolute F is that?
And the strike for Brett's kids. And the strike for Brett's kids.
Specifically for the boy and the girl.
Do it for the children. Come on.
We need another Spider-Verse up in here.
Because wasn't there a thing where like there was a release date and then they brought it, they bumped it up to be earlier?
I don't know.
I don't know. Because everybody was so jazzed about Spider-Verse 2 and then now never. Now it's just indefinite.
I think that we should all be
supposed to be like March.
See, like Spider-Verse 2, great movie and all of that. However, and I got to get the button. You know what? That. Seriously.
What?
That.
What?
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 I'm done. Like, you know what? I've thought about it since I watched it. Now I've been thinking about it since watching it for the second time. And you know what? That movie. everybody says it's great. Oh, it's 99% around. Hell to the no.
Because
is there a movie that's an A+, 99%, everyone loves it, that they have never finished? Like, come on. No, you cannot say that movie is what it is and that everybody's so whatever with it when they didn't even finish the stupid thing.
That's true. It's a part one. They didn't even finish it. The story's not even told.
It's an episode one. It's like if it was a TV show, they need to come back next week and wrap up that episode. But that's not a complete movie.
I'm sick of two.
No, but I'm just saying it's not a complete movie. Like it's still missing its second half.
That's like saying Mission Impossible 3 is a bad movie just because it falls in the middle of a series.
First of all, I never said bad. I never said bad. Hold on. Don't do this to me. This is what everyone does to me. That's not what I said.
Okay.
I said it's great. It's put together awesome. That's why it's so disappointing when they shut it off at the end. It's fantastic. It's just not complete. So like as a film on its own, how can we, you didn't complete the work. It's like,
no, you completed the film. You didn't complete the story. You just called it an episode. Like,
but I feel like they only completed it because it was at that 2-hour mark. You know what I mean? Where it's like, it was just happened to be too long to keep making.
I just don't think I'm I'm saying
was Deathly Hallows Part 1 the best Harry Potter movie? No. Was Breaking Dawn Part 1 the best Twilight movie? No. It just made people angry until the second part came out.
That's right. Carly feels it.
There was the year where everything was Part 2 when it ended.
Yeah. Oh. And by the way, this Mission Impossible defend your dark territory or whatever
the most recent one.
Who knows? That could be the title of one of them, by the way.
Could be.
Whatever this Ghost Protocol, whatever, Part 1 of 7 or whatever. I'll bet you it ends in a similar fashion where it's complete bullshit. Like you got to complete your movie. This is crap. I don't like it. I've thought about it. I don't like it. I like the movie. Fun story, fun characters, fun animation, put together well. To be continued.
Ouch.
Lame sauce.
Really? Nah. And the kids are pissed.
It's the Brett Davern Show on Adobe Radio, brought to you in partnership with Nice Guy Digital.
Yep.
I got really enunciating at the end of that.
It's a bit, yeah. I'll let more people see it out there too, till I get too in depth on it, but I don't know. First one's better.
Let's get to the guy who hates your sequels.
Well, I haven't seen the rest of it yet.
Brett Davern.
Listen up, everybody.
What have you hated?
See, now
it's living up to the hype.
They've given themselves a problem, haven't they? It better be awesome. Yeah. Sequels continue themselves all the time, but then also wrap themselves up in a way where then you can continue the story and you're a bit satisfied going home, I think.
But that ending was just too unsatisfying. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
EDSfans@adobe.com. What did you think? You upset? What if they never come out with a third one?
No, they're going to. They already made it.
I'm happy that they already made it. Because right now there's so many things that aren't even in production that I'm just like, that's never going to come out.
I know.
I'm going to be like 40.
Well, especially since the strike just drags on.
I know, right?
Another.
Everyone keeps saying it's going to end. I keep getting rumors where it's like, it's going to be Tuesday. And then everyone's like, no, it's not. And then it's not. And then they're like, oh, it's going to be Labor Day weekend. And it's like, no, it's not.
Do you know what I think? I think we're all doomed to never work again in this business. I don't think they'll ever figure it out.
They'll start training the influencers.
That's what I'm saying.
Like what Brett did with the stores.
That's what I'm saying.
Nice.
They're never going to figure it out. This strike is going to go on indefinitely.
Switch careers.
Everybody get really excited for game shows, reality TV, and sports in the fall. And the rest of your goddamn lives.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I don't think anybody knows anything.
Go check the tape. Check the tape on the first day of the strike. I think we will have nailed it around here by the time it's all done. It's hard to conduct a strike also when like the public has stopped caring.
Well, and everyone's
And
on
has
strike
moved on.
too. Like it's
Yeah, but also everyone's just moved on. It's like you'll have even more of your blockbuster big movies, and those will all have 12 people in it. And then as far as TV, I mean, that's basically dead, except for streamers. But as far as network TV, it is just going to be sports, and then talk shows and game shows that no one cares about.
yeah.
Which it was already going that way anyway. But after this, it'll for sure be.
I
even
mean, are you
further that
kidding
way.
me?
Yeah. I mean, even talk shows and stuff. Like I was showing you guys this morning, like now people just go on live, whatever platform that is,
Mhm.
Instagram Live, Twitch, whatever they go on. And celebrities go on there, or whoever, and as athletes, whatever, and then just start talking as themselves with no real interviewer or host anyway.
That's
So
the press release.
That'll just be, well, yeah. And then you just tune into their stream,
Mhm.
which then they control. So it's controlled by the individual who's disseminating the information. So actually that might be kind of a good thing. But what do you need Good Morning America for anymore if someone's just putting their stuff out there right away? So it's all good. Right? We're fine with it. You don't watch Good Morning America anyway or anything like that. Like how much regular TV do you actually watch anyway?
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm none.
Well, all right. So
Like network TV?
don't worry about it.
Oh no, never.
Yeah.
I couldn't afford it with Netflix and everything.
I know.
I
Well-
can't even really afford Netflix anymore. Let's be honest.
Yeah, they keep jacking up the rate. Well, then see, that's what I'm saying. So what are we so upset about? Movies? Is that what it is?
Well, we work in this industry, Brett.
Yeah, no, I
so
know.
we want.
Well, no, I know.
Jobs
But,
opportunities.
Katie and I want to be in movies.
well, yeah, but okay, movies. That's what I just said because that's what I was gonna say. Like we're
Or TV.
Or TV, yeah, no, yeah.
I'll be.
Call us.
I'll be
Well-
your Huckleberry.
well, right, but I'm just saying that we don't even support it. Like I'm saying, like
Oh.
even we who are in it aren't even watching it. So how?
What do you
Like,
mean?
well, I just said like we're not. I mean,
You're right.
You say what I mean.
I don't support. I don't support the industry that I tried to work in as an audience member as well as I could. That is true.
We just
Wait,
all
but-
sat here and said we don't
But
watch
I don't watch
actual
TV.
TV.
I'm on almost every single streaming service.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're on
Yeah,
there.
but like cable, I can't afford cable.
right.
But yeah, no, I have.
But you pay for like Peacock and Disney Plus and
Yeah.
Netflix and Hulu.
Well, okay. I got really upset that I paid for that. I was like, this is ridiculous. And I like text my boyfriend. I was like, we gotta get rid of some of these, like a dad or something. But then I found out that between my family, which I think this should be allowed,
Uh-oh.
we share a couple accounts.
Oh, so see,
So my
you're-
brother is
no, you're part of the
HBO.
problem too.
I
See?
provide my family with Netflix.
No.
It's
See,
a community.
just
and I think
admit-
that that's good.
admit that you're part of the problem and we can all move on. Katie doesn't watch any of it. You're pirating all of it.
Hey, whoa, whoa.
I-
It's coming out of someone's pocket.
I don't
It's just
watch
not
it.
mine.
Well, but that's the problem, isn't it? In general, I mean,
no,
I don't
it's
know.
not that they're not making it. It's they need to share.
Mm,
that is the
Mhm.
problem.
mhm.
There was Nicolas Cage just dropped a trailer for one of his new movies with A24. And I'm like, if they're not slick about the strike, A24 and like the small studios are gonna start like
A24 already has a.
they swept the Oscars last year.
Well, no, they have they can film right now. A24 does.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, the pass.
So-
Like, what do you, I don't forgot what it's actually called.
It's like an
but they have,
interim agreement.
yeah.
Oh yeah. So people are out there.
Mm.
Watch out.
A24 is gonna be fine. Hopefully. Yeah, I love them.
Hopefully, so
But-
that no one can go to the movies to watch the movies that they
Well,
are
we
putting
can't.
out anyway.
I'll tell you. This is. I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for this. Whatever. I got an email yesterday from
Nobody's
a
listening.
network that said, "Hey, you have a movie that's going to be coming out. Congratulations, but also you can't talk about it. So refrain from posting about this cool thing that you did
Well, you got
completely." You're like, "Okay, cool. Thanks so much."
Wait, why? Wait, the email came in from who?
the network said that.
From the network.
Why would the network not
For
want
a
you to
Christmas
post about
movie.
it? I don't. That doesn't make any sense.
So the network is like announcing their Christmas movie lineup.
Yeah.
and, like, your movie's
Oh.
in there, but like don't post about it.
Well, yeah. No.
No, they want you to post about it.
No, they said literally do not.
No, I know.
Well, they
so
could
that
probably
you
get in
will.
trouble. They could
Yeah,
probably get in
they're
trouble.
telling you.
Their
not
legal
to.
team is like,
Yeah,
tell
but you
them not
can.
to.
You totally can.
Don't know.
Yeah, you can.
That.
You can.
Heck no.
Nobody's watching. Yes, you can. Didn't you just do a? Well,
That's commercial. She's fine.
yeah.
That's
so
not struck work. Katie LeClaire is not a scab. You heard it here first,
Who are
folks.
we listening to? What is this song?
Oh, there's a
James
song,
Luca.
right?
Musicians aren't on strike. Turn them up. It's time for the news. What's going on in the world?
A local Arizona man
Oh yeah.
called a snake removal company because he thought that inside his home he had 3 snakes.
Okay.
That's what he thought. He was like, I think that there's 3 snakes in my garage right now.
Oh,
And I need
Okay.
some help from someone to get rid of these 3 snakes.
I was gonna say I'd call after the first snake probably.
There were 20. There were
Ooh.
20 snakes.
That's a lot.
There were 5 adult Western diamond black rattlers and 15 and I'm so sorry, and 15 babies, and one of the moms was pregnant.
Hot. That's hot.
How do you not, like you said, how do you not call after
That's
the
a
first snake?
that's a snake commune
That's-
going on there in the garage. Sweet.
The rattlers were coiled around the base of a hot water heater
Oh yeah, staying warm.
in the garage.
Staying warm. It's like
Oh, yeah.
115
I know,
degrees
right?
outside.
Well, they're cold blooded though.
True.
It's
You're
a dry
right.
heat
You're right. The
also.
nighttime.
It's a dry heat.
Yeah.
You know, in the shade. It's only 105 in the shade.
Right.
You know,
They
it's
get cold.
128 in the sun. hmm
The really alarming thing though is that it says that there were several shedded skins.
Yeah.
It makes me so
That's what they
grossed
do.
out.
Why?
That they lose their
That's what they
skin.
do.
It's gross.
You do it every night in your bed. The snake's not over there ralphing when it
Don't.
hears about that.
There were
Oh,
enough shedded skins to indicate that there were as many as 40
Yeah.
snakes.
They
that
say
lived at
how many years?
point.
That's ridiculous.
What's the? I've always heard like after a certain number of years, your mattress like doubles in weight from all your dead skin cells. Yeah. How many years? I wonder.
It's
Hey
not-
Sebastian, how long does it take for your mattress to double in
Your
weight?
mattress is way heavier than when you bought it because you're
Um,
shedding your own gross snake skin all night long.
Well, see the
You
reason
gross little reptile, you.
the reason that this whole thing became popularized is the
Uh-huh.
same snake company.
Oh.
The same snake removal company went viral last month because there was another Arizona homeowner that had a snake in their home, and that one was in the toilet.
Funny.
No.
Katie shared her screen and
It
there was
is
a
Nightmare fuel.
juice. Yes. Yeah. So
No, that looks fake. Why did they grab
it's
it there?
real. See the
Why would you grab it in the middle?
tongue.
You gotta grab it in the head. This looks so fake. I'm so upset.
It
yeah.
has to be.
Who?
Mm.
Yeah, so she was out of town for a bit and well,
That's fake.
sorry. So
I think
I-
that's fake.
I don't
I think that video is fake. That video's fake.
I don't know.
That video's fake. No one reaches in the toilet and grabs the snake. Nobody.
In the middle. You gotta
Unless
grab
you're
it by
Steve
its head.
Irwin, unless you are Steve Irwin or one of his children.
Maybe it was one of the snake guys.
Rest
I think
in
it
peace.
was the snake guy. That's what I'm saying. Is like
Big ups.
this happened July 15th.
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix-based 20-second video shows the snake being pulled out of the toilet
It
and
doesn't.
hissing at the camera.
It doesn't
Yeah.
look poisonous.
It was
or
not that snake is not
venomous.
a poisonous snake.
Yeah, so he probably knew it and was like, "Come here, little
Oh,
guy."
okay. All
and just
right.
pulled it
Then
out. Worst
no.
case,
All
it's
right.
a
No
little
big
nip.
deal then.
What?
No big deal.
Both of you are psychotic.
If it's not poisonous and you're a snake wrangler, you're used to snakes. That's not a big deal.
You still might get some fangs though.
Yeah, no.
Catch these fangs.
Yeah, but
I
I'm saying
couldn't
you're a
do
snake
it.
wrangler. You
But-
that's your job. You've seen fangs 500 times. You know?
I don't want no fangs.
Well, yeah, you don't. You're not a snake wrangler.
I don't want fangs either.
Mm-mm.
But I'd watch someone do it. Be like, "You'll be fine.
It's
He's
funny.
not even venomous or poisonous or whatever."
It's fine.
It's
See,
fine.
its shape is not. Its head is
Yeah.
not shaped like a diamond.
When you shared your screen, though,
Mm.
there was a banner ad for a story about Lauren Boebert in the bottom corner, and she has a story about a snake too. At the Beetlejuice theater. Yeah, did you guys see that one?
No.
Oh, she was wrangling a snake
What do you mean?
in the theater on a date.
Oh,
yeah.
that's a different kind of
Yeah.
snake.
Got video of her with a snake.
Oh no.
Video?
Oh, yeah. She's a congressperson, senator, whatever. I don't
Crazy
know.
person?
Snake wrangler from way
Freaky.
back. What it looks like.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I
Well.
wish she like wasn't
Mhm.
like a congressperson.
Why?
Then I could be like, you know what, girl, you go.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, look, you could
But
say you
also,
go
like,
anyway.
well,
On a here's what it is.
in public.
Here's the thing.
They're so
Well,
Have
hey,
some decorum.
no shaming. Listen, I'm not shaming for that. Like, you want to go on a date and have some fun at the theater, that's fine. Just
No.
it's the hold on.
Kind of.
It's fine. Hey, you got some video of it? I might watch. Oh, hey, she's having fun. Hey, people having fun out on the town. That's fine. It's the yelling at the people behind her and saying, "Do you know who I am?" and all of that gets you in
my-
trouble.
that
It's
is
not-
the best
I mean,
part.
people are allowed to go out and have a good
Do
time,
you
and we
know?
might snicker and laugh because we're all 7th graders, and that's fine. It's the vaping and then like yelling at the people behind you.
She was on a rampage.
Yeah.
She did all that too.
Oh,
Girl.
there's snake wrangling and vaping
And she was like,
and flash photography during
It's
the middle
like
of the
college
show too.
in there. Dang.
Yeah, and then she flips the middle finger bird off to the poor
Oh.
employees who are just working there on her
She
way
must-
out.
She must have been on something.
Yeah,
She's
it's a
gonna get
lot more than
reelected
just
for
the
sure,
snake
guys.
wrangling. Yeah.
they
That's her
love her.
strategy. She's like, I'm down to earth.
Maybe that's what she was doing.
I'm just like you.
She was just going. She was going voter to voter.
Person.
She was just trying to
Yes.
convince that guy to vote for her. So
Grassroots.
she's going, doorstep to door, date to date.
I'll do anything it
Snake to
takes to
snake.
get reelected. Woof.
Good times. Yeah. What?
Music break.
Oh, that's it? That was only one news story.
Yeah, it's 9:30 already. We had a really long.
I guess it was
Wow.
kind of two,
A
actually.
lot of snakes going on.
I don't know. If you guys haven't seen the video, look it up. It's pretty good.
Sebastian says there are currently no claims for the mattress to weigh more.
Oh, come on, Sebastian.
Wait, what?
Shout-
To
it was-
weigh more after 10 years. It's likely just a rumor.
Oh,
You got fact checked.
Boom.
it's got to have something in there, though. I believe it.
It's got to have something in there.
Yeah. 10 years.
Sweat,
Sweat.
dead skin. Yeah.
Snake skin. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, this is a music break. What do you want to do on the other side of the music break?
Let's play a game.
More new. Oh.
Oh.
We only got one news story today.
No, it was 2. You just said it was 2.
Well, yeah. We'll figure it out. We'll be right back. Text coming in to the text line. Every single person agrees with me that
About
that
what?
Spider-Verse sucked.
Oh.
Wait, no, that's not what I said. Don't put
No,
words in my mouth.
That is what you said.
That's not what I said.
Brett said I hated. Into
No,
the
it's not what I
Spider-Verse
said.
Part 2.
That's not what I said.
That's what I heard.
Got more news for us?
Sure.
Okay. I was reading the Lauren Bobbitt thing,
Mm-hmm.
and turns out the lady behind her, the theater goer behind her who was asking her to stop vaping,
Mm-hmm.
was pregnant. Or is pregnant. Yikes. Oops.
Wow.
She's all in my defense, I didn't know she was pregnant. I
You're
just thought she
right.
was a
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's it's I mean,
that's rough. That covered
yeah.
that checked every box.
right.
Yikes.
If it's just like a 23-year-old kid behind you that's like, hey, can you stop vaping? You're like, whatever, kid. You were just vaping in the parking lot. Shut up. But it turns out it's a pregnant lady.
Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You gotta love it though, right?
Yeah.
You gotta love it. Also, the flipping off the employees on your way out through the lobby. Well, there's security cameras everywhere.
Yeah. What are you doing?
What do you just stop? Don't do that. Those people are supposed to vote for you. What are you doing? You're supposed to be kissing the employees on the
Hanging
way
out.
out. Well, not.
Chatting
Probably
with her
not.
constituents.
Don't do that in 2023.
What
Don't
can I do for you?
don't kiss. Of course, seen the video, and she could have handed out a few more. Maybe she could have handed out some things, and maybe people vote for her. I don't know.
She could have at least passed her vape, asked if anyone wanted.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I meant.
Right.
Uh-huh. What do you got, Katie? You got some news for us? What's going
Um,
on over there?
Oh,
You got some news to distract us from. What is happening?
Joey's tangled.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, costly Joey podcast delay.
Yeah. Our assistant is just
Sorry.
going crazy.
Okay.
Okay, so the moon is having moonquakes.
What?
The moon is having moonquakes.
Makes
That's
sense.
bad.
Stands to
no.
reason. Yeah,
Does
why?
the moon have tectonic plates? How is what? That
That's a
can't
good
be
question.
good. That can't be good.
That's probably fine.
So-
We're talking about aliens and the moon starts quaking, Brett.
First of all, those aliens, well, no, not first of all. We know that those aliens were made of cake.
That's true. I saw that on TikTok.
Did you hear though? They did kind of come out with that those aliens, they were made mostly of like crushed up bones of a bunch of different kinds of animals and probably a hoax.
I did not see that. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, the more I looked into it on the internet, the
Yeah,
faker it
it's kind of
seemed.
fake,
Yeah.
So that was a
and
relief.
the person who revealed them has also faked it before.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's a debunked scientist
Yeah.
anyway.
A
so.
UFOologist.
Yeah,
but then
right,
again, that's
Jesus.
what they'd want us to believe.
Mm.
So, you
Ooh.
know, I mean,
So the moon oscillates between minus 208 degrees Fahrenheit in the dark
oh,
and 250 degrees Fahrenheit in the direct sun.
but it's a dry heat.
The moon?
the moon,
Is that?
because there's no atmosphere to help regulate the temperature, right?
Whoa.
And so those extreme shifts between cold and heat up or cool the leftover Apollo era
Of course, it's our
modules.
fault. Oh my god. We left litter on the moon
Yeah.
and now it's quaking.
Oh yeah,
Ding,
we
ding,
littered-
ding, ding, ding.
Get it off. Go get it off the moon.
We littered
pick
the
up your
moon.
shit.
Go pick up after yourselves.
Neil, get back up there.
Neil?
and Buzz.
And Buzz,
Mhm.
but Mark.
Also,
It's
I
fine.
think even just within the last, Sebastian's going to get on this one for us. Within the last like 6 months, somebody else tried to land on the moon with something and
India
missed,
successfully
or no, they
landed on the
did.
moon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
did
so then
they
there's-
clean up after themselves.
No, hell no. People leaving junk up there
Dude,
all the time.
moon's a mess.
And then, but I was also going to say, we're not the only ones to land there the whole time. There's other countries throughout the time that
Russia
have gone
tried
and
and
landed.
failed.
yeah, okay, I
But
was gonna
India
ask.
successfully landed.
I think there's some other ones though throughout other that
The
we're
China,
not even
yeah,
because they did, other countries were like, we can do it too. That'll be cool.
Right,
And
right,
so
right,
there's
right.
a bunch of stuff sitting around up there.
yeah,
I can't believe the moon has less strict rules than national parks.
it's true.
National
It's
parks
true.
are like, what is it? What's the little
Pack it in,
phrase?
pack it
trace.
out.
Leave no trace.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is the moon.
Yeah, it's the moon. It also makes sense that we would litter wherever we go.
Jesus, though, come on.
Well,
You
we're
know what
also
I
going to
mean?
leave some shit behind on Mars.
We are and have.
So we've got some stuff on Earth, the moon,
That's
and Mars.
so true. I feel like there are a lot of space stuff where like we're just gonna crash into it and get as much video as we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then once those solar panels give out,
Oh.
we're going to leave it here, I guess.
Yeah.
Also, haven't we shot some stuff at some passing meteors or comets?
Oh.
This I don't know.
I thought we tried.
Like recently?
Mm.
I've seen video from a comet or a meteor.
No, there was a comet. There was a comet
Looks like Game of Thrones.
that was
this
just
video.
here. Like
What?
within the
Yeah.
last 2.5 weeks, there was a comet.
I can't think
somebody
about
can look
space
that
too
up.
much.
No,
It stresses
freaks
me
you
out. Yeah.
Okay, well, you're not gonna like my next
Ah,
story.
let's go. Let's do it.
Okay, so the James Webb Space Telescope is kind of like the coolest thing that's ever happened ever.
Yeah, cool documentary on Netflix. Check it out.
And they found a colossal planet that is about 120 light years from Earth.
That's too far.
They're calling it K2-18b. That's the name of the planet at this point.
That's not what I pitched.
It's in the Goldilocks zone, meaning it's close enough to a source of
Oh.
like heat, right? It's close enough, but not too like it could be the right range. And it's 8.6 times the size of Earth.
What?
Whoa.
8.6
It's a big
times
boy.
the size of Earth.
I don't want to go there. I'll be too heavy.
The analysis of the observation
Mm-mm.
on the planet has found an abundance of methane and carbon
So
dioxide,
people farting and breathing.
I guess,
which is really cool.
I guess same here.
Oh, that's
We
good.
have
Not
that too.
horrible. This is good.
Carbon dioxide and methane.
No-
There's no one even there yet.
But
Brett.
they
How
also
do we know?
have
No, she says there might be people there.
I guess.
the
I see. I
presence
see. I
No,
of-
we can't see that far.
Oh.
Think of how small the people would be. We can't
Wait, she's
see
saying
that.
The presence of
a
what?
carbon-bearing molecule called ammonia, and it's not ammonia, but ammonia. I don't know, whatever. It's which we could indicate an atmosphere rich with an ocean world. And the thing is, this thing, just stay with me for 4 more seconds.
There's raccoons. I don't know what. There's octopuses,
is.
probably.
Okay.
She just starts naming things.
Dimethyl sulfide.
Oh,
Is
yeah. That's my
only-
favorite.
Dimethyl sulfide is only, as we know it, produced by life.
Nice.
The planet has an abundance of dimethyl sulfide. And so they're saying that it's very likely that there is lit life on this planet.
There's lit life.
Lit
Hell
life.
yeah,
They
there's
are
lit
partying.
life.
Lit life, dude.
There's lit life on
Yeah,
that
life, my
planet.
dude.
There is
Yeah.
lit people doing lit podcasts on that lit life planet.
They
Yep.
can vape there. They can vape at the theater there.
Oh, yeah, they can. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. Well, why don't we
no.
just shoot something at this thing?
Well, I feel like we will.
Might take a
they
while
just
to get
I
found
there.
feel
it.
like this has Elon Musk written all over it.
Yeah.
I agree. Put him in a capsule, shoot him that way.
Shoot him that way.
I agree.
Put a camera on it.
Totally.
We'll learn.
Live stream it.
We'll learn something.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Elon. Just going live on my way to the colossal lit planet. Kind of sounds like something he'd do anyway.
Right. No. Yeah.
Yeah. Why not? Go for it.
All signs say that this is potentially a habitable exoplanet.
Let's go, dude.
He could actually live there, potentially.
Okay, but 8
Good.
times the size. I'm not a scientist or anything, but the gravitational,
Yeah,
I'm not
what's-
sure we'd be able to go there.
What's the scope on gravity?
Yeah, we might get squashed if we step foot on that thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Step out of the thing, you'd be a pancake.
Yeah. That's
Our
a good
bones
point.
might not be able to hold up under the gravitational weight of their planet.
Whoa.
Wait, if the planet's bigger, Sebastian, would that make us lighter or heavier?
Heavier.
Mm,
Sebastian, fact check.
okay. 8 times heavier? I don't want to. I've been working hard lately. I'm not gonna- That'd be so depressing.
I know, right?
Yeah, that wouldn't work.
Blink 182 has a new album
But
coming
maybe,
out.
what if when we go there, like we're a superhero or something, though? You know how like Superman, he goes to our planet, then he's a superhero. What if we go to theirs, but we're a superhero, some sort of
In some kind of way.
Yeah, wouldn't that be cool?
That's cool. That would
I
be cool.
volunteer to get shot at this planet.
Yeah.
I volunteer right now.
Volunteers tribute.
Okay.
Let's go. I'm in. 120 light years.
Mm. I don't know how to find it again.
How fast could we get there with current technology? How long would it take? Sebastian,
What's too long?
Sebastian,
If
do
it
the
was
math.
like, if it was like 2 years, would you do it?
With no return trip? Is there a return trip or not? I'm asking.
Let's say there's a return trip. What's too long?
If there's a return trip, even if it took 18 years, I'd go.
Really?
To be the first person to go meet other people on another
You don't know if there's other
planet,
people. I feel like you
That's
would have
true.
a group. You'd have a group of friends though.
but I'd
probably.
get to check it out.
That's fair.
If
And
you
you-
said I could come back, I'd go. If you
What
could
if it's a
guarantee
maybe? I mean, you're going light years away in space. We don't. What can we?
a
you know,
maybe a return trip,
If
well, it's always
if
a
everything
maybe.
goes according to plan.
Everything's a maybe.
right?
Yeah, I suppose. I'd still go. I think I'd go. 18 years round trip? Yeah, I'd go. You gonna go, Katie?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's what I got. I don't even need necessarily a return trip if I can be in contact with my friends and family back on Earth.
The whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you can. This is hypothetical
Just on a
technology.
FaceTime?
Then great. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Fair enough.
for sure. Maybe there's just a big long cord hanging out of the back of that spaceship.
Like metal can to metal can.
It's just the biggest spool ever down at NASA, just constantly unwinding. It's a funny image.
Okay, do you guys want some space math?
Sure.
Okay, so it's unclear if the gravity on the planet would actually be higher because I don't know the density of it.
Sure.
Because a planet can be smaller and more dense and thus have a higher gravitational force. But it could also be bigger and less dense. But if it's bigger and has the same density, then it might be comparable. And that's the conclusion I'm drawing. Because Mercury has a really high gravitational pull. And it's one of the smallest.
One of the smallest.
It's the smallest. Mercury, Venus.
Well, that's how it goes. I'm going. I'm going to KM 74135.
You
I'll
get
let
to
you know
name
what I
it if
find.
you land.
You
I
guys-
think that's only fair.
I'll go on live as soon as I get there. This is lose control turned up. You got any news from that planet already yet? No?
I got one more last piece of news.
No news from KM 94572.
K218b.
I saw the spaceship.
Rolls off the tongue, Brett.
K218b.
I saw the spaceship take off the other night.
Ooh.
Elon shot off a rocket
I didn't even know he was doing
that apparently didn't work.
I didn't even know he was doing that.
It broke, Carly?
Yeah, I hope I'm not wrong. Like, yeah,
Oh.
like it shot off. It like got high to the atmosphere, but it never left the atmosphere, and it just kind of did
So you're
like
saying-
went sideways and fell apart and broke.
So you're saying he started an incredibly expensive project, but then it sort of just
Yeah, what made me the
disappeared.
most angry is how much it cost. And then the woman who was like doing the voiceover on the video, like talking about it, the reporter was like, anything past the launch pad was considered a success. And I was like, oh, so he was really just trying to basically get it high up, and it can crash, but he was just trying to get it high up. And I was like,
Yeah.
that seems like a waste of
So
time
wasteful.
and resources.
Why?
Yeah, for men
And
his age,
money.
just getting it up is a success sometimes.
Bravo.
Yeah, I mean, fuck that guy, right?
Yeah,
But
yes.
but on I was standing on a baseball field with my son, and it was like after practice, so it was kind of a twilighty moment lighting wise. Like the sky was still blue, but the shadows were real long, and like it was very cinematic. And this streaking bright insane light is like, and it's one of those things where it looks like it looks like an airplane contrail, but it's being lit by the sun because of the lighting. And so it was super bright, but you could tell it was way too high. And there we are standing in the middle of a baseball diamond in Americana, staring up at a spacecraft. It felt like I was in a weird Disney movie
That's
or
cool.
something.
Like that scene in like
Yeah. Yeah.
Not X-Men. What's the one where it's like the aliens, they have a little thing.
Men in Black.
Men in Black. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I looked down and I said, look, son, that's a spaceship.
That's crazy.
I was like, they're doing a launch. He was like, and he was like, wait, that's going to space. And I was like, well, it's Elon, so it'll get close and then probably blow up. But yeah, I mean, theoretically, it would go to space. Yeah, I think if I could put my family in the capsule, and then like Katie said, I got a big long string going back to the United States, so I could like talk through the can on the one side, or back to the Earth in general. And then there's someone on there. As long as we could talk, and I had the whole family there, and there was enough room in the capsule to play catch, I'm in. Let's go. You think I could take those pretzels with the peanut butter inside from Trader Joe's?
Yeah.
Oh, then
Your
forget it.
first
I'm totally
offering
in.
to the new species of peanut butter.
Oh, good point,
They're
Carly.
like, this rocks.
For Carly and producer Katie, I'm Brett reminding all of you to be kind of take care of each other. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night, aliens. Good night, Elon. Good night, NASA. Good night.
Sleeping. Good night. I still don't know her name. What's her name?
Bobert.
That's it for the Brett Davern Show for today. But don't worry, they'll be back tomorrow, live, starting at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, on Adobe Radio.